Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has reignited the language debate, accusing the centre of neglecting Kannada and imposing Hindi in the state. Now, speaking at the state's Foundation Day celebrations in Bengaluru, Siddaramaiah called on people to stand up against what he described as anti-Kannada forces. He said that federal government treats Karnataka unfairly, claiming that the state contributes to over 4.5 lakh crore rupees in revenue but gets only a fraction back. He also charged that while grants are given for promotion of Hindi and Sanskrit, regional languages like Kannada are being sidelined. Siddaramaiah said that the centre is doing injustice to a classical language by denying its adequate funds for its growth and the opportunities for Kannada as a language. The Chief Minister linked the issue to education as well, saying that the children in developed countries think, learn and dream in their mother tongue, but in India, English and Hindi have limited potential of young minds. He called for new laws to make mother tongue the medium of instruction, urging the centre to take the matter seriously and act on it.
ಹಿಂದಿಯಂತ ಭಾಷೆಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯನ್ನು ಭಾಷೆಯ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ದುರ್ಬಲಗೊಳಿಸುತ್ತಿವೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಮಾತೃಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನೀಡುವ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರಲು ಸೂಕ್ತ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕಾದ ಅಗತ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಗಮನ ಹರಿಸಬೇಕೆಂದು ಒತ್ತಾಯಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಹಿಂದಿಯಂತ ಭಾಷೆಗಳು.
All right, that's Siddaramaiah. But now the big question is Karnataka government right in accusing the centre of neglecting Kannada language, or is the state politicizing the issue to target the union government? Joining us on the show to talk about the language row that appears to be erupting again and again in the state of Karnataka and continues to be a point in focus is Professor V.R. Jagannathan. He's a veteran linguistic and former Director for Humanities at IGNOU. Also with us is Satya Prakash, Vice Chairman and spokesperson for KPCC, as well as Ashok M. Gowda, spokesperson for the BJP. Let's quickly go to first Satya Prakash. Satya Prakash, this is a constant issue, one that Siddaramaiah has taken up once again and again. This is not specific to what he said today, but what exactly is the contention, given that the state has now already implemented its own laws as far as hoardings is concerned, promotion of Kannada is concerned? So what is the issue?
On Rajotsava Day, Namaskara, Shweta Kotari ji. Okay. Sirigannadam Gelge, Siligannadam Balge. That means victory to Kannada and triumph to Kannada. On this day, what our problem is, first I will come to tell you that Kannada also is a national language. It is the 8th largest language spoken in this country. And there are 8 Jnanapith awardees from Kannada language. Today, what Mr. Siddaramaiah is saying is that even though Kannada is a national language, the centre's stepmotherly treatment towards Kannada is quite obvious. I'll give you certain statistics. See, Sanskrit is spoken by only 24,000 people as if their mother tongue. And as the third language or second language, it is spoken hardly by 20 lakh people across the country. That means Sanskrit, whose people, his mother tongue is Sanskrit, constitute to just 0.002% of the total population of 1.4 billion people. But what is the amount of money that the BJP and the Modi government gives to Sanskrit? Hundreds and hundreds of crores. While Kannada is spoken by nearly 6 crore people, it constitutes to 8th largest language spoken in this country. But what we get is peanuts. As Mr. Siddaramaiah himself has said, this stepmotherly treatment to a Kannada state, which provides second largest contribution to the centre's treasury,
Satya Prakash
has to
ji,
stop.
in your own assessment, Kannada is spoken by far more people as compared to the people who speak Sanskrit. So, in your assessment, don't you think one needs to protect a language that is dying as opposed to the one that is being spoken?
You please protect Sanskrit. We are not against Sanskrit. We are not against Hindi. We are not against English. But at least give us also something. If you are giving thousands of crores to Hindi, give us also some 500 crores. We are also the 8th largest language spoken in this country. We are also belonging to Mother India. India is a union of states and Karnataka also belongs to the
No
union.
denying, no
Why
denying
are
of
you
that.
not giving us thing? How many crores has the Modi government given to us?
Okay.
And what Mr. Siddaramaiah is saying is, any education in the child's mother tongue, no, the imagination, the creativity of the child improves. So the center also should stop this stepmotherly treatment towards Karnataka and Kannada speaking people and give more support to Kannada is all I'm saying on Kannada Rajyotsava Day.
Okay. All right. Let's quickly go to Ashok K.M. Gowda, who's also patiently waiting. Mr. Gowda, you heard the charge there that Satya Prakash is making. In fact, Siddaramaiah and the entire government in Karnataka has been raking up the issue time and again, saying that Kannada as a language, which is also a linguistic national language of the country, gets stepmotherly treatment from the center. Your response to that?
See, the point is very simple, Shwetaji. If Siddaramaiah and his cabinet minister, that is Kannada and Development Minister Shivraj Sangadigi, or the Primary Education Minister Madhu Bangarappa could have read the National Education Policy, then it could have been very clear to all of them, stating that wherein the policy for the first time in the National Education Policy is made as mandatory for the medium of instruction to be in the mother tongue. Mother tongue, please remember this, mother tongue. So, meaning to say that if the National Education Policy 2020 vision document is very clearly stating that compulsorily till the 8 years, it has to be mother tongue. Until 13 years, it should be mother tongue. There is a difference between years. So with this, if all three of them, Chief Minister, Kannada Development Minister, and the Primary Education Minister could have read this policy, then such kind of statements could not have come out at all. Because when I personally had asked Madhu Bangarappa, have you read NEP 2020? He said, no, I have not read, but I have got advisors who have read and told me. Then why are you assuming, why are you presuming that, like, what that vision document said? Believe me, 1968 vision document of National Education Policy of 1968 and 1986, both did not prescribe for the mother tongue. So who did the stepmother treatment for the other languages? So please remember this as well. In 2009, they did not say that it is compulsory. They said it is optional for the mother tongue. So that was also a document which Congress had produced. So all this is one side. Second side is our Satya Prakash ji or our Chief Minister keeps on saying that stepmotherly towards Karnataka. Where give us the evidences where the stepmotherly treatment is done. Now allocation of funds, as you already said, Shweta ji, that the Sanskrit needs definitely an upliftment because it is a formula for many languages, including Kannada, same as Latin. Now I'll come to the advice to Satya Prakash ji so that he can take it to his Chief Minister. Remember that French has 860 Alliance Française across the world. 860 states. Central government of the France sponsors this Alliance Française, wherein the state government of the, for example, it is there in Bengaluru, only a small land was allocated, and the prominence which is given to the French, definitely the government of France gives a lot of importance to the French language, and they promote it. Why can't you not formulate such kind of a formulas wherein Kannada could be taken to every state? Because Bengaluru is the only city in the entire India wherein from every corner, every small city of Indians and as well as the SAARC countries come and live in Bengaluru. Meaning to say that we are such large-hearted and open-hearted people. What is the formula?
Understood.
It has been done by Congress party since they are in the power from 1956 till today, since the Karnataka is born. There is no formula. They just say stepmotherly treatment, make statements and not do anything.
Okay, let's quickly give 60 seconds to Satya Prakash ji to respond to that. We also have Professor V.R. Jagannathan joining us. I'll go to him in just a short while, but Satya Prakash ji.
I will give absolute proof. Okay. Just imagine the central's budget, union's budget is around 35 to 40 lakh crores. My estimate is somewhere around 35 to 40 lakh crores. How many crores have you allocated to Kannada is my simple point. How many crores you have allocated to Sanskrit? How many crores you have allocated to Hindi? If you prove that you have done justice for 7 crore Kannadigas today, in my life I will never talk against Modi or BJP. We don't want lessons from you all. What we said regarding NEP is not because of that education should be in one's mother tongue. Your NEP policy has many other lacunas.
But Satyaprakash ji,
You
I'm
don't
going
know
to,
your
I'll tell
degree.
you, you want to know the budget allocated? I'll tell you the numbers. In fact, in 2014-15, 100 crores were given to Kannada, to promote Kannada. As of 2019-20, it was 107 crore. As of 23-24, it's 154 crore rupees. Are you saying you want more money, or you're not happy with this allocation? What is the problem?
For a language which is 8th largest in this nation.
Hence,
You are giving 100 crores or 50 crores.
hence
I don't know.
does
I'm
not
just-
need to
I'm
be
just-
protected
I'm
and
just
promoted
assuming-
because it's already a popular language, sir.
No. See, being a popular language is not because of money. It is because of number of
But
people
then why
who
are you asking for
patronizing
more
this
money?
language.
But then why are you asking for more money?
Why are you spending crores of money for a language which is spoken by only 20,000 people out of 1.4 billion people?
You know, by same logic, why would we conserve anything? Why would we protect anything? Why would we spend so much money in conservation and protection of any language, any entity that is perishing? I think that's the logic we apply to things which are non-existent.
Under which ministry 110 crores has been given to Kannada? Can you just give me
I'm
details on that,
I'm
please?
quoting to you, sir. This is a PIB press release. It has been released, in fact, on PIB as of 22nd of July 2024. I'll send you a link personally as well. It essentially mentioned under promotion of classical languages, the budget allocation in Annexure A says that as of 2014-2015, 100 crore were given to Kannada, and as of 23-24, 154 crore has been given to Kannada. So I believe that that's substantial amount of money, sir. 154 crore rupees to promote one language. But I'm going to come to you. You're raising some very important critical points there. But Professor V.R. Jagannathan, sir, thank you very much for taking time out. I want you to weigh in on what Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said. He said, you know, every time you impose a different language on a child, you're killing their creativity. Is this statement backed by facts? You know, is learning more languages or learning in other languages apart from your mother tongue, does it kill your creativity?
मैं भाषा वैज्ञानिक के हैसियत से कहना चाहूंगा
जी
कि सारी दुनिया में भाषा सीखने को गणित सीखना, विज्ञान सीखना आदि की तरह महत्वपूर्ण माना जाता है। हर देश की एक नीति होती है, भाषा संबंधी नीति। अमेरिका में उदाहरण के तौर पर ग्रेजुएट कोई कोर्स कोई करना चाहेगा तो उसे विश्व की कोई भाषा सीखनी पड़ेगी। तो भाषा सीखने की जो नीति है, उस नीति के पीछे देश की अपनी आवश्यकताएं भी एक प्रकार से काम करती हैं।
ओके।
हमारे देश में चीनी भाषा जानने वाले, रूसी भाषा जानने वाले हजारों की संख्या में लोग चाहिए, जो वहां से ज्ञान विज्ञान को हम अपने देश में लेकर आ सके। इस दृष्टि से भाषा नीति के संदर्भ में मैं कहूंगा कि देश की राष्ट्रभाषा की भी अपनी एक नीति है, और ये जो देश की राष्ट्रभाषा की नीति है, इसे भी आप सारी दुनिया में देख सकते हैं। चीन का मैं उदाहरण लेता हूं। चीन में कहने को तो मंदारिन बड़ी भाषा है, हांगकांग की दूसरी भाषा है, लेकिन वहां भी सैकड़ों भाषाएं हैं भारत की तरह। लेकिन उन्होंने सारे देश में मंदारिन को राजभाषा के रूप में स्वीकृत किया और सब लोग उसको जानते हैं, उसको पहचानते हैं।
ओके।
रूस में भी यही बात है, रूस में भी बहुत सी भाषाएं बोलने वाले। तो मैं तो कहूंगा कि कर्नाटक में भी आप देखिएगा 25 सैकड़ों भाषाएं हैं, लेकिन आपने कन्नड़ को राजभाषा बनाया क्या? आपने और भाषाओं का गला घोंटा? नहीं। हमें तो चाहिए ऐसी भाषा नीति कि हम राजभाषा को भी महत्व दें, स्थानीय भाषा को भी महत्व दें, और प्रदेश में जो अन्य भाषाएं हैं उनको भी महत्व दें, और विदेशी भाषाओं को भी महत्व दें। और इस पर कोई भी विवाद उठ खड़ा करता है तो मैं कहूंगा कि वो राजनीति से प्रेरित है, दिमाग से नहीं, विज्ञान से नहीं।
Satyaprakash ji, I think those are important charges. I think, of course, I'll allow you to come in, sir. You know, essentially, because I understand both of you are not native Hindi speakers, I'm going to quickly translate what Professor...
I understand.
Wonderful,
I
sir.
understood.
But in which case, even for the benefit of our viewers, Professor Jagannathan saying that any person who basically goes on to promote their own regional language over national languages or other languages has politics in mind as opposed to the welfare of the nation. Your reaction, sir?
Hindi is not a national language. Hindi is one of the national language.
Right.
Hindi is not the only national language. Very clear. Hindi is the official language of the central government. 1 second, please. Please, sir. Wait.
Let me
1
contradict
second.
that.
Please wait, sir. I will finish off.
So,
Professor, word national language is not correct here.
हम कन्नड़ की लोग हैं, हिंदी भी जानते हैं, कन्नड़ा भी जानते हैं, फिर आपको बताते हैं क्यों
कन्नड़ा बढ़ते नाम कन्नड़ माताडಬಹುದು
हिंदी से हम लोग बोलेंगे, हमारा आपत्ति क्या है आपका हिंदी से हम लोग बोलेंगे, थोड़ा वेट कीजिए, हमको हर भाषा आता है, डोंट वरी, ओके. See, what I'm trying to tell is Kannada also is a national language. There are many national languages. Hindi is not the only national language. Please understand.
Right.
At the best, it can be said as the official language of the center of the union government. What is India? India is union of states. Only when all the states come together, it is India. Please understand. And what does the constitution say? What is the constitution? It is cooperative federalism.
okay.
Every state and its language, its identity. What is language? Language is not just medium of instruction of medium of language. It is its identity. It is its culture.
Agreed. Language is identity, okay. Professor
Yeah.
Jagannathan. I'll allow you to respond now.
Why should we sacrifice our culture for some other culture?
Okay.
You tell me why should I sacrifice my Kannada culture to learn Hindi culture? I will learn Hindi just to converse with you, but Hindi will never become my culture of all Kannadigas, is what I'm saying.
All right. Professor.
Let me respond to that. Again, as a linguist, the word official language of the union should be properly understood. And that is where the imposition word has been brought in by opposition in most of the states. Imposition means not allowing Tamil Nadu people to learn Tamil or use Tamil in the administration of Tamil Nadu. It's not happening. Chennai government or Karnataka government, Tamil Nadu government, Karnataka government are free to improve their language, foster it, make it more efficient, and that is their local regional language, and that is their responsibility. The responsibility of the center is to see that people who join central services ought to learn some Hindi. That is the only kind of thing they say.
Okay.
For example, if you want to, and now let me complete, if you want to work in, say, Delhi government or in an office in Odisha, where the central government office needs to use both the Hindi language as well as the local language, as well as the international language, we need to have a trilingual policy for better administration all over the country, only for central government offices. Nobody is telling Karnataka government to impose Hindi on any of Karnataka government's offices. Are they?
Why?
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question for Mr. Jagannath.
Okay.
I have a question for Jagannath.
Okay.
Why should my students from Kannada medium, my students from Karnataka have three language this thing, while you all in Hindi belt have only 2 language bilingual? Instead of learning another language which is of no use to him, he will learn science, he will learn computers, he will learn AI,
But
he will learn machine language.
I think my contention to that, Satyaprakash ji, is science and language are 2 different subjects altogether. One is a language, one is a subject.
You have not understood my problem. Why should my students from Karnataka
and I think what Professor...
one more language?
Right.
Why people
Understood,
from
sir.
North
Your
learn
question is
only 2
understood.
languages?
Your question is
Yeah, tell
understood,
me.
sir. I think what Professor was also saying, and I think he can come in for himself, was
Why
something
can't-
that
why can't the North
I
Indians
fundamentally
learn
believe
Kannada?
that if you
Why can't
have
the North
people
Indians learn
coming in...
Tamil?
if you have people working for the central government from any part of this country, they should be able to assimilate, with the language that are more spoken in the north, because that's where all the administrative activities are, for their own benefit, for the sake of their own, communication skills. Yes, Professor.
I want to comment
let
because I'm
him.
an
Let him.
educationalist.
He wants
One
to
second.
say something.
Let me quickly also get in Ashok KM Gowda in this conversation, Professor. Yes.
See, Satya Prakash is completely diverting because he himself has not read NEP. If he could have read NEP, such kind of a questions could not come. What does NEP say? Very clearly, it says that. One second, Satya Prakash. One second. Let us respect each other's time. Let us respect each other's time.
Gentlemen, we are going to be. Can we be civilized?
You are not. You cannot impose yourself on me.
One after the other. Let's have a civilized conversation. Ashok Gowda, please come to the point. Let's have a civilized conversation.
I will explain it.
Okay, let's have a civilized conversation, gentlemen. Ashok Gowda, let's not make it personal. Please state your point.
One second, let me explain. When he was speaking, I was very polite and I was listening. I was only raising my hand. He cannot bulldoze everybody. This is the Congress policy. Bulldoze everybody. Bulldoze every thought, bulldoze every idea. So that is Congress party.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid that I can't hear or understand any of you. So maybe it's time we speak. Maybe we speak one after the other. Ashok Gowda, without making personal comments, what's your point?
Can I come in?
Sir,
very simple,
Professor, please.
NEP policy very clearly states, till 8 years, you have to learn only analytical skill and the linguistical skill. Analytical skill, whether it is taught through the maths, mathematics, or any other format, is absolutely welcoming. And linguistical skill should be in the mother tongue, meaning to say there is no third language policy at all. There is no opportunity for third language or any other thing. It is only linguistical thought and analytical thought which has to be taught till 8 years. And between 8 years till 13 years, you have to teach the other subjects wherein you can also add another language which a child can adopt easily. So this is, as an educationalist, I'm speaking with a complete research, with my understanding and everything I'm speaking. So please, Satya Prakash ji, I request you people, the entire Congress party, to read through the NEP completely and then make such comments which actually does not make any sense. And you guys actually does
I'm running.
very less time.
Understood.
Understood. Don't go personal, man. I'll just take 30 seconds and then go to the professor.
Okay, go ahead.
All the South Indian states are having 3-language policy, Mr. Ashok Gowda. You are saying you're an educationist. You don't know this simple thing. All the North Indian states have a bilingual policy, 2-language policy. And you are telling you are an educationist. And you keep on blaming me, my friend. Don't go personal. Let us talk on the topic. Our problem is, why should people of Karnataka have 3 languages instead of spending the time for that Hindi? They can as well learn something else. Is all my point of view.
Okay.
I would like to intervene.
Yes, Professor.
I would like to intervene.
Yes.
Because it's more important. I started the discussion with a statement, a pedagogical statement, that learning languages is also an important thing. And the 3-language formula now today does not say Hindi ought to be learnt by anybody. It only says you can take any other language of your choice.
Okay.
So the 3-language formula does not say Karnataka should compulsorily teach Hindi. Point 1. Point number 2. The 3-language formula earlier was not very successful because Uttar Pradesh was asked to go for Telugu and Rajasthan for Tamil, etc. They couldn't find the number of teachers needed, and that is why the system was not properly implemented. But today, with improved technology, we are in a position to teach proper languages to all the people.
All right.
So that is where, again, I would like to repeat, let us not confuse the pedagogical issue of teaching languages, but the statement saying that Hindi is being imposed and learning Hindi will be detrimental to the learning of the mother tongue, etc. These are political statements.
All right.
And we should refrain from them.
All right, political statements, that's what Professor is saying. Satya Prakash ji, I've run out of time completely, but thank you very much, all of you, Professor Jagannathan, Satya Prakash ji and Ashok KM Gowda, for taking time out for joining us.